Ooh. Hello again, everybody. Mikeylito here, and I have a matinee review of Martin Scorcese's Killers of the Flower Moon. And since my review is an outlier from the mainstream, I'm going to give you my rating right up front. I'm giving Killers of the Flower Moon a 6 out of 10. That's equivalent to 3 stars. Let me take this down. Oops, sorry. I guess I forgot to put up. This is the rating scale that I use, and as I said, I gave it a 6 out of 10. There are certain movies that I have a problem with, and my reasons are purely personal. I doubt many others will agree with me. I know Martin Scorcese is a master filmmaker, but there are several films which, on their face, just annoy the hell out of me. Almost any entertainment about the United States embrace of slavery has a tough road to hoe. Likewise, movies and televisions about dragons don't generally appeal to me. This film is about what happened with the Osage Indians in the 1910s to 1930s. And I'm going to put up a Wikipedia article. I know people have a problem with Wikipedia articles, but I'm going to put up a Wikipedia article that I would suggest you read. I'm not going to read it. I initially had planned on reading it, but it's too long. I think you should read it for yourself. But I found this movie really kind of gimmicky. Mr. Scorsese, who has criticized a lot of superhero films, that's his right, and I have no problem with him doing that. However, if you're going to do that and you're going to make a 3.5 hour film, you should make it compelling. And even though the subject matter for this film was compelling, I really didn't find Mr. Scorsese's presentation of the content really that compelling. It had a kind of gimmicky start off, and I'm not going to spoil the film. If you want to spend $3.50 and 20 some dollars to go see the film in IMAX, by all means, please do so. It's co-produced by Apple Films, so I might suggest that you'd want to wait till it comes on Apple TV Plus. But if you want to go see a Scorsese film, if you were a big fan of The Irishman, which I was not, then by all means run to the theater this weekend and see it. I'm sure a lot of people will. He used a device in the beginning that I've seen in other films. I don't really have a problem with the fact that he used it, which is basically a newsreel to set up the footage for the film. But the first half of the film, we try and figure out whose side Leonardo DiCaprio's character, um, and it's Ernest Burkhart. Which side of the fence he is really on? Well, by mid-film, we know which side that he's really on, and we have known from the beginning which side William K. Hale is on. He is played by Robert De Niro, and I knew this was going to happen. The person I need to call out is Lily Gladstone, who plays Molly, who's Ernest Burkhart's Indian wife. By all means, she did great, and if I can commend Mr. Scorsese on anything, it's on his use of Native American actors to play Native American characters. I don't particularly care one way or the other. You know, actors are actors and they should be able to play any role. But he just proved that you can easily find Native American actors to play Native Americans when you want to. The problem that I have with the narrative, and this film is an adaptation of a book of the same name, Killers of the Flower Moon, and I should look up the author's name. Just bear with me for 1 second. But it's an adaptation of the book. I'm almost desperate to read the book now because I just can't believe that the Native Americans were as stupid as they are presented in this film. And again, I'm not going to go into it, but that's exactly the reaction I have because I couldn't understand why the Native Americans behaved the way they behaved if literally 200 Native Americans were killed over the oil rights that were found on their lands. And that's what the movie is about. Mr. Scorsese does a Hitchcock-like appearance toward the end of the film where he uses another gimmicky device to kind of jackweb Dragnet in the film so that we know what happened to the various different people in the film, and Mr. Scorsese makes an appearance in the film itself. I don't understand why the film was 3.5 hours long. And if he needed it to be 3.5 hours long, I think the setup could be done in a different way that would have made the movie more compelling. Like I said, I'm very certain that my opinion is different than almost anyone else's. I know that the film, after I decided how I felt about the film and how I was going to rate it, I did go and look at other reviews, and I have to watch a few reviews to see how some other people felt about it. And I see that it got a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Mazel tov. Fantastic for that. I did not like the film. And the only reason that it got a 6 is because, as usual, it was technically proficient. But usually when a film is technically proficient and I don't like it, I give it 2 different ratings, but not this time. I really did not enjoy it at all. I probably will not see it again. Perhaps I am a subscriber to Apple TV Plus, so perhaps when it hits Apple TV Plus, I will view it again. So that's what I think. And as I always say, watch content, form opinion. You just heard mine. By all means, let me know yours. So, next Friday, Five Nights at Freddy's will be in theaters, and it's also appearing day and date on Peacock. So I will be watching it on Peacock because I don't really like horror films, but I've been billboarding the film for several weeks, so I might as well watch it. But I'm very happy that it's on Peacock because I can watch it on Peacock instead of going to the movie theater. And consequently, my review will be earlier in the day, 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 3 p.m. in North America on the Eastern Time Zone, and 12 noon Pacific in the Western Time Zone. We saw several previews today, and one of them was for the Marvels. I am looking forward to the Bollywood dance scene. Know going in that I really don't have high expectations for this film, but it has nothing to do with Brie Larson or anything. It's just I haven't particularly cared for the trailers. So anyway, Thursday, November 9th, I will be seeing the film. I have my tickets already. It's after daylight savings time ends in North America. So a little switch around on the times because we have new bus routes here in Suffolk County, New York. And so I have to gauge when I can actually do it. So for the Marvels, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and globally, it's 1 a.m. Friday, Greenwich Mean Time. Do that as or watch as you will. Sorry, I'm very tired. Wednesday, I went to see the fan screening of Bosch Legacy, the first 2 episodes, which that was really great. I enjoyed that very much. And then I went and hung out at Miller's Ale House for a couple of brews, which I also enjoyed very much, and got in very late night and did a 25-minute live stream that had no audio. So that's why it was taken down. If you want to see 25 minutes of kabuki theater where nothing is really heard, send me a text, and maybe I will unprivatize the stream, and you can try and figure out what I said. But I was very tired Wednesday when I came home. That's why I switched seeing Killers of the Flower Moon to today. And now I'm going to sign off very shortly. But please go see the movie if you want to. If you like Scorsese, I like Scorsese. If you like Scorsese and you want to see this film, by all means, go see the film. Let me know what you think of the film in the comments down below. Like and subscribe to this channel. It's Mikeylito Live on YouTube Live. And share this semi-incoherent review with your friends and neighbors. If you need to contact me, or you want to contact me, or you just want to send me mean tweets, it's at Mikeylito Live at any of those social media outlets. And until next Friday, when I will be seeing Five Nights at Freddy's on Peacock, you do what you want. This is Mikeylito saying ciao for now. I will see you next time. Bye.